think I can probably leave the truck there, so come back here. I'm guessing I can probably make about 5 trips with the truck to the BGA before I'm going to need to head up there with this thing to help with the levelling. This is working out quite nicely. Already up to almost 60%. Obviously, putting a lot of the chaff up at the BGA does mean it's readily available to sell. I haven't done the math on it. We use about, I don't know, 10,000 litres of silage per mixer load. Maybe a mixer load a day. So there's about 5 years worth of chaff in this bunker at the moment. Chaff's full again. Risky. Yep. Okay, lift that all the way out the way, and that should work now. I seem to have done quite well with the lack of chaff at the entrance at that end. This end I'm always having problems. So I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, time to go and deal with the dude with the thing. So how are we doing? Now I am down from the 2.4 million we had last session. Partly because of all the workers I've been hiring, but also I've been using on-farm seed, which is incredibly expensive. It's about 10,000 per load on the seeder, and using store-bought is only about 5,000. Okay, another quick drive up to the BGA. And this time we won't go racing crazy around the corner and jackknife the truck. Oops. Instead we'll crash into the gate post, because that's the thing. There we go. Like this, you wish you'd learnt how to use courseplay. Well, actually not so much, because traffic. It's one of the reasons I gave up on courseplay. First time out was because of traffic. Partly because of traffic. There's no way we'd get across there. Probably be okay if I stuck to about 24 miles an hour. Okay, let's slow down to 5. Let's crash into the bunker wall again. Okay. So, lift that and go. This might be a problem. Made it. And now we're stuck. Great. Now I have found the more axles you have, the quicker the compaction can be. So we're running with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 axles on this rig. But the ground clearance is so bad that it's difficult to drive it through the bunker the fuller it gets. So again, this is a ridiculous amount of corn we are harvesting. Okay. Engine keeps turning off on that thing. probably have gone with a larger high-tip trailer. What options do we have? Because this one's only 28,000, but that is bigger than our regular tippers. Oh, there's that one. Just no, that's only. What have we got? Oh, that's only 12,000. That's 20,000. So we've actually got the third biggest one. It's 28. And then you get into this thing, which is 66,000. That's probably completely stupid for any map. Probably consider that one. Well, maybe not. Let's send him on his way again, and we can go back to. Where's the Zerian? Oh, right there. Yeah, I could go with, say, a 20,000 one with 20,000 litre tippers. Although it's not easy to fit a tractor alongside that with a wide head on the forage harvester. This we are at 69.70. So I can get this out to 100. And we can relocate to the BGA and start working on that one too. Well, chaff's full again. Canola's down to 32%. Yeah, that's not good. One more passing that is 75. Then we're going to deal with the forager again. We're pretty close to the edge of this field now, finally. Hey Bimpin, how you doing? I am doing okay. Trying to get the series wrapped up. This is painful. Still, sun will be up in about 40 minutes. I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, me too. Last I saw was he said probably about 3-4 hours ago that he was late. And there was nothing unusual about that. is barely enough room to get around there. So I have finally got in all of the crops except the corn on this farm now. For the 6th and final year, I will be mothballing the save so that if I ever decide to do a retro throwback stream, I can come back to this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that at least for the next 3 days he doesn't have to go to bed before 10 o'clock for the need of getting up at 6 the following morning to take the kids to school, because obviously at the moment there is no school. Okay, this is now getting a little bit tricky. Go, 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 go. Quick, quick move. I've got that set to slow 6, let's drop it to 5. There we go. So we've had, what was it, 3 viewings on the home over Christmas? Well, including the open day. And a lot of people looking up the property on the likes of Zillow. So we may be selling this place soon. Which will put all sorts of upheaval in our in the streaming schedule and work. At least potentially. Oh, stop, stop. Too fast. And we have a meeting next week with the worker for the child we're currently considering to adopt. Which is kind of fun and absolutely no idea what to expect of it. My understanding is he's not doing multiplayer farm sim anymore, but he is doing more open world style multiplayers. And he's cutting back on farm sim quite heavily. What am I needing to do? I'm needing to go and find the yellow truck. lights on. Does that mean he's closing down the multiplayer server completely for now? Oh. Okay, so the server's going to stay up, because I wondered whether, I mean, potentially there's the cost of that server, because it's not exactly cheap. Maybe he was going to close it down and save some money, because obviously he's not entirely rolling in it, and he still has a mortgage payment. So folks can go on there and turn it all into a sugarcane farm if they want, I guess. What are we doing? Oh, chaff's full again. Ugh. The seed is down to 2%, so we need to get that filled first. Yeah, so it's highly likely then I won't be joining on the Friday multiplayers, since it seems for the most part he's going for things like Minecraft and Hunter Call of the Wild, lots of other games I don't play. Okay, where's the cedar? Somewhere down here. Oh, this is going to use up so much seed. Canola really is inefficient in 17 to plant, but it's the only thing I've got, you know, at this time of year: wheat, barley, or canola. Is that the front? That's the front. Oh, a little bit further. Well, that's true. Well, it could all change once he gets back to America, of course. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Very careful. This is not easy. There we go. Close the thing. Turn the engine on. And off he goes. How far are we? Well, we're over halfway, so there is enough room in there. Hey, Bantha Ben, how you doing? That's ready. Let's stop that on there. What's that? Oh, that's traffic. We're at this end of the field again. Yeah, I know she's got a big downer on Farm Sim at the moment. Oh, don't hit the forager. Okay, we'll get that empty. Now I need to jump back to that one. Get it off the field before the planter gets back. Oh, that's the thing, yeah, because he's got his kids back in over here. Although I wonder how that works out with viewership, because obviously I know he had a drop off of viewers when he stopped playing World of Tanks, because he'd built up a fair number there. That's not the harvester, that's the harvester. And he has a lot of viewers who are Farm Sim viewers. I mean, you know, it would be like Daggerwing going off and playing World of Tanks. You know, he's not known for it. And there are people who watch because it's Arthur, but there are a number of people who watch because it's Farm Sim with Arthur playing it. And those people could move on. There's probably a number of people out there who miss his old, Arthur and Micah farms. It's his to do with as he wishes, so I'll just have to see. I need to drive in the cab at this point. Whoosh. Okay, canola seed is full. Don't have to worry about that for the entirety of that field, but I will have to top it up when it's done. Do you reckon this side, maybe? Keep going, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Yay. It takes so long to close up. There we go. Must admit, I haven't watched much of the Starter Citizen stuff. He hasn't pushed any to YouTube, has he? Because what with it being the holiday period, if he's streaming at US 10 o'clock at night, I'm not watching because I'm falling asleep. And if he's streaming at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm not watching because I'm working. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know with Farm Sim 19, I'm struggling to find a farm or a map that I enjoy playing on. And I've come across nothing in, the way that this map. I've enjoyed playing this map. It's a good map. Maybe I'll have to look at the video, because most of the stuff I'm watching is I'm watching on YouTube at the moment. Okay, let's send the worker home. Turn the engine back on again. Actually, most of my YouTube viewing lately has been Carnage playing Phoenix Point. Which is a game I'm somewhat interested in, although it's not available for Steam until next year.